patience for me dawned, and I was running far away.
Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. So in the previous session we have completed a second type of polar interactions, that is dipole induced dipole interaction. In this session we go for the next one more type of dipole, that is polar interaction. It is ion dipole interactions. Well, here to understand the type of interaction, that is ion dipole interactions, we already know the meaning of dipole, right? So dipole is nothing but it is a charged species. The dipole, it carries two charges. The species which carries two charges, positive and negative charges. So it is a dipole. On the other hand, if I consider a ion, okay, ion, what it is, say here dipole, there will be two poles present and is going to carry how many charges? There will be two charges present. Consider AB is a dipole having two charges, partial positive and partial negative charges are present on it. Well, here therefore it becomes a polar molecule. Now what is an ion? If I consider ion, what is ion? So ions is nothing but it is a charged species. ಯಾವುದಕ್ಕೆ ion ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ? The species, a chemical species which carries net positive or negative charge on it. It is referred as a ion. So ions are generally we call they are charged species. Well, whereas if you consider atoms, what are atoms? Atoms are electrically a neutral species. Is the basic difference between ion and neutral, that is atoms. Well, here what type of interaction we are specifying? Ion dipole interactions. Dipole is nothing but a charged species which carries two poles, or I can say two charges, partial positive and partial negative charge. On the other hand, ion is nothing but it is any charged species which is different from atom, because ions are charged one whereas atoms are electrically neutral species. Well, how they interact, how ion is going to interact with the dipole, that interaction is nothing but ion dipolar interactions. Well, actually how these ions are formed from an atom means, now you have to consider ion dipole interaction means you have to know about formation of a ion from atom. So from an atom, so for example, just I consider hydrogen. Hydrogen is what? It is a atom, right? Hydrogen is a atom. How this hydrogen is atom converted into ion means either by losing electron, H plus plus one electron. Means here what happened? One electron is lost, so that ion is formed. Hydrogen ion is formed, that is cation. Means how ions are formed here? What is the one of the way? By losing ions. Similarly, what is the other way? By gaining electrons. Means say if the hydrogen it accepts an electron, what happens is get converted into hydride ion. Means what is formed here? A anion is formed. So generally how ions are formed means either by losing electrons or by gaining electrons. If atom loses electron, there will be formation of a cation, and if atom gains electron, there will be formation of a anion. So there will be two type of ions, cation and anion. These either cation or anion, they interact with the polar molecules. That interaction itself is referred as a ion dipole interactions. Well, here I considered how ions are formed means we have two possibilities, either by losing electrons or else by gaining electrons. By losing electron, cations are formed. By gaining electrons, anions are formed. These cations and anions, they interact with what? Polar molecules. That interaction itself is referred as a ion dipole interactions. Well, understand this by considering a example. Say common salt, NaCl. Say when common salt is added to water, what happens? That NaCl particles, sodium chloride crystals, they undergo what? They undergo dissociation. Okay, naktave? Those NaCl particles, they undergo dissociate into what? into Na plus and Cl minus. Andre when NaCl crystals are added to water, so it is a water, or generally it is referred as a solvent. Generally again ಕರಿತೀವಿ ನಾವು solvent ಅಂತಾನು ಕರಿತೀವಿ, suitable solvent. Say when NaCl crystals are added to suitable solvent like water, that NaCl undergo dissociation and splits into Na plus and Cl minus ion. What is this Na plus? Na plus is nothing but a cation and Cl minus is nothing but anion. Okay, negatively charged species. So cation and anions are formed here. Further means, now what I can say, the solution, that solution contains ions, Na plus ions and Cl minus ions. Further, these Na plus and Cl minus ions, okay, they are present in a water, and these are the ions. And if I consider dipole, so here NaCl is added to water. NaCl is added to water. If I consider structure of a water, how it is? It has a bent structure. Okay, there will be oxygen and 2 hydrogen atoms. Then oxygen atom carries 2 lone pair of electrons on it. Now, because of electronegativity difference, so we know that oxygen is the second most electronegative element in the periodic table. Means in this water molecule, oxygen is more electronegative. Even among all the elements, oxygen is the second most electronegative element, meaning it has a greater tendency to attract shared pair of electrons towards itself. Therefore, here hydrogen shares an electron, oxygen also shares an electron, no doubt. But what is the change? Whether these electrons are equally distributed? No, rather those bonded electrons are present more towards oxygen. Okay, therefore what we say, there will be difference in the distribution of electron charges. Okay, so oxygen being more electronegative, which pull the electron towards itself, therefore oxygen is going to carry partial negative charge. On the other hand, hydrogen atoms going to carry partial positive charges. Therefore what happened here? There will be formation of a dipole, right? Water is a dipolar molecule because of the electronegativity difference in the bonded atoms, hydrogen and oxygen. Okay, so in water molecule, oxygen carries partial negative charge and hydrogen atoms carry partial positive charges. Now what we had, there will be 2 poles, therefore water is a polar in nature, right? Okay, now what we have done here, we have added sodium chloride to water. Well, when sodium chloride is added to water, say sodium chloride, it splits into Na plus and Cl minus. I already mentioned. These ions going to interact with what? A dipole, that is water. That interaction between ions and a dipole is nothing but ion dipole interactions. Okay. Say now consider there are 2 ions, Na plus and Cl minus. Individually how they interact? First one, Na plus and water, how they interact means, say Na plus means is positively charged species, right? Na plus means that ion going to carry positive charge. Well, hence this Na plus ion is get attracted to which part of water molecule? I already said, say oxygen. Water has a bent structure, so in which hydrogen atoms carry partial positive charge and oxygen atom carry partial negative charges. Here Na plus ion is a positively charged one, therefore it get attracted to which end? Negative end of a solvent molecule. Negative end means which one? It is the oxygen atom of a water molecule. Therefore how in a solution, how that Na plus ion going to interact with water molecule means that Na plus ion interacts with the oxygen atom of a water molecule, so that Na plus ion is get surrounded by water molecule, in which part is interacting? Oxygen atom of a water molecule is interacting with the Na plus ion, and that ion is called a solvated ion. Okay. Similarly, the Cl minus ion also interact with water, right? Here Cl minus is negatively charged. Cl minus ion is negatively charged. Therefore is get attracted to positive end of a solvent molecule. So positive end means here hydrogen atoms of a water molecule. Therefore that Cl minus ion interacts with hydrogen atom of a water molecule. Therefore is also get solvated here. Okay. Well. Now, say all the Na plus and Cl minus ions present in a solution, they will get surrounded by water molecule. So, Na plus ion also gets surrounded by water molecule, Cl minus ion is also get surrounded by water molecule, but the interaction is quite different. Na plus ions positively charged, therefore it interacts with the negative part of molecules, while Cl minus ion is negatively charged, therefore it interacts with the positive part of a molecules. Okay. So this phenomenon of oppositely charged ion getting surrounded by opposite end of solvent molecules is called a solvation. In case of, if solvent is water, then it is called aquation, or it is also called a hydration. Okay, hydration, or it is also called aquation. Okay. Well, now if we consider the factors affecting dipole interactions. So what are all the factors which influences the ion dipole interaction? Means it is the first thing, nature of ion which affect the ion dipole interactions, because we have two type of ions there, right? Cation and anion, and other one is nature of a dipole. So ion means, as I said, there will be two ions, cation and anion. Therefore I generally say charge of the ion which affect the ion dipole interactions, and second factor is size of the ion. Okay, these are the two factors with respect to ion, charge and size of the ion which affect the ion dipole interactions. And second factor I said dipole, means here all the dipoles are going to have a different dipole moment. Therefore the dipole moment also affect the ion dipole interactions. So generally what I said, higher the dipole moment, greater is the interactions. Okay, remember, if dipole moment of the species is more, then there will be greater ion dipole interactions. If dipole moment is less, there will be less interactions. So it is directly proportional. The dipole moment of a dipole is directly proportional to ion dipole interactions. Okay. Well, we try to understand about charge of the ion and size of the ion, how they are going to influence the ion dipole interactions. Okay. Well, coming to the first one, charge of the ion, right? So here Na plus, consider Na plus, the previous example itself, Na plus Mg2 plus ion, cations I am specifying, Na plus ion, Mg2 plus ion. We have considered two ions here. Now here, where the charge is more, say Na plus means is going to carry plus 1 charge, Mg2 plus means is going to carry plus 2 charge. So what it indicates? There is a increase in the charge. Okay, charge is more, positive charge is more here in case of Mg2 plus. Okay, say which ion will have more attracting power on comparison? If I compare the attracting power of Na plus and Mg2 plus ions with solvent molecules, which ion is going to have more attracting power? Means the answer is Mg2 plus ion. Means what we can conclude here, higher the charge, higher is the attraction. Means how the charge of the ion going to influence the interaction, means is directly proportional. So charge, magnitude of charge of a cation is directly proportional to interactions. Ion dipolar interactions. Okay, well, then on the other hand, if we consider size, how size is going to influence the ion dipole interaction means, say again consider Na plus and K plus ions. Two ions I have considered, Na plus and K plus ions. Now here sodium atomic number 11, potassium atomic number 19. So Z, okay, atomic number 11 and 19. Now sodium both going to carry equal charge. Sodium is +1, potassium is also +1. Then in such case, which factor going to influence? It is the size of the ion which affect the, if any two ions going to have same charge, then we have to think of its size of the ion. How size of the ion is going to influence the ion dipole interaction means, well here say among Na plus and K plus ions, where is the charge more concentrated? Means I am talking about effective nuclear charge, Z effective. Well, how this effective nuclear charge is calculated? Charge divided by radius. Charge by radius or size gives the effective nuclear charge. Okay, well, so among Na plus and K plus ion, where is the charge more concentrated? Means if you consider effective nuclear charge, when effective nuclear charge is more, only when size, radius is nothing but here size indirectly. If size is less, then only we are going to get a more effective nuclear charge. So on comparison, whose size is less? Na plus, the sodium ion size is less compared to K plus ion as per the atomic numbers, right? So Na plus ion has a small size, therefore effective nuclear charge of Na plus ion will be more on comparison with K plus ion, right? Therefore what I can say here, smaller the size, more is the interaction. Okay, so what we can say, concentrated charge will attract more or a dispersed charge. If I ask the question like this, whether the concentrated charge will attract more or a dispersed charge, answer is it is the concentrated charge. Okay, this is due to small size of the ion. Okay, so if I consider charge, higher the charge, if I consider charge as one of the factor, higher the charge, greater is the interactions. And with respect to size of the ion, smaller the size, more is the interaction. Okay. So with respect to charge, what I said, higher the charge, more is the ion dipole interactions, and with respect to size, smaller the size, greater is the ion dipole interactions. Okay, well, coming to the neutral atoms. Okay, neutral atoms, say neutral atoms, if they lose electron, one or more electrons, they convert it into what? Cations. On the other hand, the neutral atom, if it gains one or more electron and get converted into anions. So these cations and anions, okay, they interact with the dipoles. But if I consider size of cation and anion, in general, size of the cation is always less than size of a anion. Remember, for a neutral atom, say hydrogen, just for example, hydrogen has two possibilities, right? Hydrogen loses electron and get converted into H plus ion. What is the other possibility? Hydrogen accept electron and get converted into H minus ion. Now if I compare size of hydrogen, H plus ion and H minus ion, so size of cation will be less than size of anion. On comparison, say if I consider the size, H plus ion is going to have, cation is going to have smallest size than its neutral atom, then H minus ion, right, is the sequence, increasing order. So size of the cation is smaller than its parent atom. Okay, size of the cation, say H plus ion, its parent atom is hydrogen. So size of the hydrogen H plus ion is less than hydrogen, and which is in turn less than anion H minus. Okay, well, now further, size of the anion, with respect to size of the anion is greater than its parent atom. Remember the sequence. Okay, cation, its size is less than parent atom, and whose size is less than its respective anion. So is the sequence. Okay, well, now important thing to be remembered is which ion will have more attraction towards opposite side of a dipole. Is it cation or anion? Yes, answer is cation. Okay, if I compare cation and anion, generally which ion is going to have more attraction towards opposite side of a dipole, is answer is cation. So because of small size of a cation, as we already said, the factor which affect the interaction, ion dipole interaction, one of the factor is size. How it is going to affect? Smaller the size, more is the interaction, right? So among cation and anion, whose size is less? Cation size is less than anion, therefore it will be more attracted towards opposite side of a dipole. Okay, well, now Na plus ions interacts, hence if I consider Na plus and Cl minus ions, which interaction is more, means the Na plus ion which interacts with water molecule is a stronger interaction. So what it is, hence there is a strong interaction between cation and the negative end of a solvent molecule compared to anion and positive end of a solvent. Okay, generally. Well, coming to the MCQs, which ion will have more attracting power? ಯಾವ ಅಯಾನ್ಗೆ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಅಟ್ರಾಕ್ಟಿವ್ ಪವರ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ ಕೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. ಸೇ ಆನ್ಸರ್ Na plus ion. Options, second option Mg2 plus ion, both have same, and none of these. Which ion have more attracting power? So look at the charge, +1 +2, so Mg2 plus, higher the charge, more is the attracting power. So Mg2 plus ion going to have more attracting power, because why I am saying is Na plus and Mg2 plus both have equal number of electrons. Number of electrons are same, but effective nuclear charge of Na plus is more. Their size is same, but charge is more. So obviously charge is going to influence here. Higher the charge, more is the attracting power. So answer is Mg2 plus. So remember, size and charge. These are the two factors. Any one is going to influence over the other on ion dipole interactions. If size is going to affect, charge must be same. If charge is going to influence, size must be same. Okay, is the condition. So here in case of Na plus and Mg2 plus, their size, ionic size is almost equal. Therefore, we have to consider the charge. So Mg2 plus is going to have higher charge, therefore is going to show more attracting power. Okay, well, then second one, which ion will have more attraction towards negative side of a dipole? Which ion will have more attraction towards negative side of a dipole? Negative side means it must be a positive ion. Okay, well, cation, anion, neutral, both A and B. What we say? Which ion will have more attraction towards negative side of a dipole? Negative side of a dipole is going to interact with what type of ion? It is a positive ion, is nothing but a cation, the ion which carries positive charges. Okay, well, so with this I am going to conclude about ion dipole interactions. Again in the next session we go for remaining concept. Thank you, be safe.